In a bustling town surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a wealthy merchant named Dev. Known for his immense fortune, Dev was respected for his business acumen, but feared for his ruthless and selfish ways. He believed wealth was his power and cared little for those in need. Every morning, as Dev walked through the marketplace, he ignored the cries of beggars and the pleas of struggling merchants. "Why should I help others? They have nothing to offer me," he often thought. One fateful day, Dev was traveling to another town to expand his business. His caravan was laden with gold, silks, and precious gems. Along the way, a sudden storm struck, and the raging winds toppled his cart. The path became muddy, and his caravan was stranded in the middle of nowhere. Dev, drenched and desperate, saw a small house in the distance. He hurried to it and knocked on the door. An old farmer named Kiran opened the door. Despite his modest means, Kiran welcomed Dev warmly. He offered him dry clothes, a simple meal, and a place to rest. Dev, astonished by the farmer's generosity, asked, "Why do you help me? You don't even know me." Kiran smiled and said, "Life has taught me that what we give is what we receive. If I help you today, perhaps life will bring kindness to me or my family when we need it most." Dev scoffed internally, but remained silent, taking the hospitality for granted. After the storm passed, Dev continued his journey, dismissing the farmer's words. However, weeks later, his fortune began to dwindle. A rival merchant undermined his business, and a series of bad investments left him penniless. Forced to sell his mansion and live a humble life, Dev found himself walking through the same marketplace where he once commanded respect. Now, he was the one ignored by the crowd. One evening, hungry and hopeless, Dev sat near the town fountain. A familiar voice called out to him. It was Kiran, the old farmer. Recognizing Dev, Kiran didn't hesitate to offer him a helping hand. "Come with me," he said warmly. Kiran took Dev to his home once more and offered him food and shelter. This time, Dev couldn't hold back his emotions. "Why are you helping me again? I have nothing to offer in return." Kiran replied, "Because kindness is not a transaction, Dev. It's a seed. When we sow it, it grows and multiplies in ways we cannot foresee. The hardships you face now are life's way of teaching you this truth. What we give is what we receive, sooner or later." Dev stayed with Kiran for a few months, working alongside the farmer and learning the value of compassion and humility. As time passed, he began to help others in the village, offering his skills and labor wherever it was needed. Years later, Dev rebuilt his fortune, but this time, he became a man of kindness. He established shelters for the poor, provided free education for children, and ensured that no traveler passing through the town went hungry. People respected him, not for his wealth, but for his generosity, and Dev, in his heart, felt a peace he had never known before. One day, while looking at the bustling town he had once scorned, Dev smiled and whispered to himself, "Karma truly is a ripple. What we give to the world returns to us, often in ways we never expect. The law of karma is simple yet profound. Our actions create ripples that shape our lives. When we give kindness, love, and generosity, the universe reflects it back to us, often in ways that enrich our soul. Let your deeds be seeds of goodness, for what you sow, you shall reap."